Hi there, I'm Dom. The music you're listening to was made by myself, happens to be a hobby that I have, a DJ and producer. Now I find myself working here at North Yorkshire Learning Consortium. I work in the partnership team as partnership assistant. A year ago, however, things were a lot different. After finishing my A-levels and deciding that university wasn't for me, I decided to make the move down to London to kickstart my career as a DJ. I also held down a daytime job working in advertising sales and recruitment. I felt the full effects of the recession when it began and was made redundant from my advertising job. I spent the next 2-3 months looking for work while down in London still. Didn't have any luck finding anything, so I made the move back up north to Harrogate. I struck lucky when I heard about the Future Jobs Fund through Job Centre Plus, and I met some very helpful people from the North Yorkshire Learning Consortium, such as my colleague and manager of the project, Sam Alexander. So Sam, tell us a little bit more about the Future Jobs Fund.
Well, the Future Jobs Fund is one aspect of the Young Person's Guarantee, which is part of the wider Backing Young Britain campaign, which aims to create either a job opportunity, a work placement or training for young people between 18 and 24 who've been out of work for more than 6 months. North Yorkshire Learning Consortium has been involved in the project since the beginning. We had a project initially to create and fill 40 jobs within the voluntary sector to create community benefit and provide jobs for young people. We've been successful with a second project to deliver 140 jobs across York, North Yorkshire and the Humber region, and these will be happening over the next 6 months. But these are just numbers. To really understand the project, you need to meet the people.
The staff at the North Yorkshire Learning Consortium regularly monitor the progress of the young people on the Future Jobs scheme. This is done with one-to-one interviews, employer reports, and with less formal methods, such as this meeting in York's historic Barley Hall, courtesy of the York Archaeological Trust, one of our partner organisations.
They gave me a set job, so I know exactly what I'm doing every day.
Several of these employees and their employers get together to exchange ideas about the Future Jobs scheme.
But everybody has been very supportive and they treat me like a member of staff and not someone that they've just found off a scheme.
From the Job Centre's point of view, how have you found Future Jobs?
Well, I think to start with, we formed a great partnership with the North Yorkshire Learning Consortium, and you've kept us informed of the jobs you've got coming on. Certainly, in terms of our young people, we've had some young people who've been unemployed in excess of 6 months, working hard to look for jobs, and it's just not happened for them. I think the Future Jobs Fund has given them a great opportunity. We've worked alongside employers. We've been to visit young people that we've got into a Future Job Fund job, and what I've seen is the confidence and the change in some of these young people who, when they were in the office, were becoming a little bit despondent possibly, and they're now really confident, and it's been lovely to see, and it's given them a great sort of work ethic, getting up, going out and actually seeing them in the field doing the job.
As you say, with a lot of jobs they say you've got no experience, but how are you supposed to get that experience when no one gives you a chance? So it's quite difficult actually, but this gives you that opportunity to get that chance and that experience.
I'm just thinking now, there's so many jobs now that you can go for, and before I started working at Mind, every job I went for, they asked for experience. And for me, without experience, I couldn't get the job. And now, working in the voluntary sector, I wouldn't go back out and find just a normal job. Normal paid job where you get staff members that don't treat you like staff members. But in the voluntary sector, they all treat you the same. Same equal opportunities and everything. So I think I probably would stay in the voluntary sector.
I think it's sort of the care aspect of the work. I mean, when people are doing positive things in their working life, they apply it to every aspect of it, and they look after people more and make me feel more welcome.
There's many other kids in York and Harrogate and surrounding areas that are capable of working, do want to get into work, but haven't got the opportunity to kind of like get through that door. So I think it's a big thank you to you guys, for giving us all the opportunity to get into work.
We've ended up with an extra member of staff, which is always helpful, and Ashley's gaining the benefit of getting a foot in the door, learning about the work environment, getting up and turning in every day, all that kind of thing. So hopefully it'll develop into either a full-time job for her with ourselves, if there's the opportunity there when the placement ends, or potentially a job elsewhere, but obviously with the backup of a reference and 6 months work that she can refer to.
Initially he didn't apply for the post, but he was encouraged by North Yorkshire Learning Consortium to apply for our post because they saw in him that he might be really good at working with young people. It turned out that he is. He's gaining confidence all the time. He went on a residential to Oxford last week with a group of young carers and our workers, and I think he found that quite interesting. We're also hoping at the end of the scheme like yourselves that we can maybe keep him on, and we have given him 12 extra hours that we're paying for in an admin role, so he's really developing his skills and we're very pleased with him.
Cool. Our future jobs person is Pete, and he's doing very well, helping us with admin and done a funding bid, and has been very popular with our volunteers and our staff. And obviously we were very grateful when North Yorkshire Learning Consortium approached us and told us would we like a future jobs person, and we said well we'll give it a go, and it's worked very well. We've got someone who's helping become a member of the team, helped us to do more than we were doing before, even helped us proofread bids and things, so it's been useful. He's gained a lot of experience, and I think it's been very positive for York and District Mind being involved in the scheme.
Today we are being visited by Hugh Barley, the MP for York, who is keen to learn how the Department of Works and Pensions policies are progressing at the sharp end.
York Carer Centre, which is based where?
The York Archaeological Trust is one of the supporters of the scheme.
Yeah. It's amazing that the young people I've met this morning, some of them have faced really quite big obstacles in their lives, separating families and being rejected by other employers, and yet they show a resilience, and I think we've got a lot to offer employers.
Huge amounts of talent, and it's talent that's free. It would be a fool that would turn away from that opportunity as far as I can see.
It gets you back into work, gives you a foot in the door, if anything else.
An experience as well,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
they all
that's-
say you need.
Yes, yes, we finally have the experience that we need.